Hello, we are very excited to launch the new performance review process at First Choice Health. In this short webinar, you will learn of what is changing with this new process, why we are changing it, as well as what you need to do as an employee here. First, let's talk about what is changing. Currently, employees receive communication from their manager on an annual basis on their performance. With this new process, you will receive communication from your manager on a quarterly basis. Non-management and management employees currently receive their review in two different timelines. With the new review process, both will be done at the same time and it will be done on a quarterly basis. We have made some major changes to the review form. The current form is about 6 pages long, fairly lengthy. The new form is much shorter. It is 1 page long and will provide you more of an overview of your performance and less detailed information. There are a few changes on the formatting of the form as well. There will no longer be individual rating for each goal and competency. Instead, you will have one final rating for the quarter. The self-evaluation will be on a different form rather than combined into the manager form. The self-evaluation is much shorter and will only ask you to provide some input on how well you're doing in meeting your goals and competencies, as well as areas that you want to focus on for the next quarter. This is the new review form. On the top here are goals. The middle are competencies. Your manager will fill in the goals and the competency that you will be rated on. Attendance will be optional. Depending on your metrics and your department, attendance may be a required metrics. At the bottom are any future goals and career development goals you have and the achievement summary. This is the new self-evaluation form. It is much shorter than before, and there are only 5 fields for you to complete. While self-evaluation are optional, we highly encourage employees to complete it. You can simply put in a few bullets or comments on areas that you're doing well on and areas that you would like to work on for the next quarter. We've talked about what is changing with this new process. I'd like to mention a few things that are not changing as well. Any of your performance goals or department goals that you have right now are not changing, as well as how you are being measured in terms of any department or individual metrics or deadline. The merit increase timeline is also not changing. You may be wondering why we are changing the review process this year. Our goal is to provide employees with more timely and meaningful feedback. When performance conversations are only happening once a year, it's very easy to forget what we did early on in the year. With this new process, you will receive more frequent communication regarding your performance as well as recognition of your performance. We believe that when employees have clear understanding of their expectations and are receiving frequent feedback and recognition of their performance, they are more likely to succeed and be engaged. We have talked about what is changing and why we're changing it. Now let's look at what you need to do as an employee. You can remember the acronym BSA to remember what you need to do. B for being prepared. So expect to have quarterly conversation with your manager. These may be done as part of your one-on-one meetings. If for some reason you're not receiving your performance review on a quarterly basis, please check with your manager. S for self-evaluation. While self-evaluation are optional, we highly encourage everyone to do it. It is a much shorter form this time, and this information will be very helpful for your manager when they do your review. Lastly, if you have any questions about this process, don't hesitate to ask. That concludes our training for today. We hope that this webinar was helpful in providing you with insights on the changes that are occurring with our new performance review process. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask your manager or HR. Thank you for listening.